Hey, Austin, listening to you talk about coach sending you in and saying, shoot the ball, having your teammates support you, Paul Millsap, Will Barton saying, be you tonight. I guess this is a two-part question. One, how perfect of a fit do you feel like Denver is for you at this point of your career?
Man.
And two, is that normal? Like, is that normal to have a coaching staff and a whole bunch of players already have your back in that way in the NBA?
Well, I've been in the league for 10 years, so I think they knew who I was and they knew what I was capable of. It's not like I just started, playing well or, I've had, been on teams and had success. So I think they saw it and they believed in me. But no, it's not normal to have that many guys from the get-go help, accept you. And it was such a warm welcoming here, beyond anything I've ever experienced in my life. So that just boosts your confidence. Coach Malone boosts my confidence. Tim Connelly boosts my confidence. Will Barton, P.J. Dozier, Monte Morris, all these guys, Paul Millsap, JaVale, these guys talk to me throughout the game. But we all talk to each other. We all talk to each other. That's why we play with such confidence. We've had guys down and we just keep that train rolling. Obviously, it starts with the big fella. But everybody pushes each other. So this team we are really a team. It's just a true team. And that's fun to play basketball like that, to be a part of something where it's always about the next guy, and it's fun to play here. And it's been a great fit. I've never been somewhere where I've just fit somewhere, not just basketball wise, but culturally wise, I fit. I have the same background as a lot of these guys in terms of even coach and Coach Adelman. We all come from, coaches who coached and fathers who coached, and it's a good fit. So I just got to keep working. There's a lot of better things I can continue to prove on, and I'm going to work on that.
Mark Kisla, Denver Post.
Okay, without getting too philosophical here, I mean, I know that most of us are flawed. I know I am, and most of us even know we're flawed, but it's hard for us to change. So in those conversations with God you had, what were you trying to find out, and what were you looking for? And on the upbeat side, do you feel like you found a home here?
Yeah, honesty with myself is what I was trying to find. Sometimes it's hard to tell yourself things that you got to change or things you got to get better at. Because when things aren't going right, the easiest thing to do is to point a finger at somebody or a situation and be like, well, it wasn't meant for me to be here. Well, work out here because of this, that, or this. But ultimately, everything that happens is on you for the most part in this league. I'm not going to say everything, but a lot of things are. And it pushed me to find myself in terms of how I need to approach the game as a leader, as a teammate, as a professional. And not that I haven't done this for years, but there's levels to it. And I knew I had to raise that level even higher. No one's ever questioned my basketball ability. No one's ever questioned my work ethic. The character was the thing that I kept hearing. And that was the hardest thing for me to hear, because I didn't know how can you work on that? How can you work on something that you always feel like, I know I'm a good guy. I feel like I'm a good guy. I had good relationships with my teammates wherever I played. How can I work on this? And the best thing you can do is be honest with yourself. And my talks with God, I just looked in the mirror, or when I would sit in bed or I sit on that couch watching other players play. You sit there and you just talk to yourself and you're like, Austin, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. And I don't want to go into detail what those things are, but honesty is the best way I've gotten through. Just being honest with myself and realizing that I have work to do, a lot of work to do on myself. And my process is still going now. And it's okay to say that. It's, I'm far from a finished product. It was a humbling experience. But it's made me a better player, and it's made me a better person.
Nick Kosmider, the Athletic.
Yeah, Austin, you've been in this game, like you said, 10 years, and you watch players. You know this game well. You're the son of a coach, so you know what Nikola Jokic was as from an outside perspective, having watched him play, having seen his game. What are things that you learn as his teammate in these moments about him that you don't know when you're not his teammate, when you're watching from the other side?
I'll be honest, I knew Jokic was really good. Obviously, we all do. Did I know he was this good? Sometimes you really don't know until you play with a player. It's kind of the same thing I used to say about when I played with James Harden. you play with someone and you realize, man, this dude is really a different level. That's what I've been hit with right away from here. And I haven't been here. I've been here for a couple months, or whatever the case may be, but that dude is so good at basketball, man. He's unstoppable. I don't know how you stop him. He can shoot, he can pass, he hits shots that are unorthodox. He plays physical. His IQ, he moves the ball, he makes the right read 99.9% of the time. And that's why he's the MVP. And I think there's no debate about him being MVP. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. He's a special player, and it's fun playing with someone like that. So, it's been a great experience, and I'm very lucky to be here, quite frankly. So.
All right, Austin, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Brendan Voigt from DNVR.
Hey, Austin, we just heard Michael Malone say he's encouraging you to shoot more when you're open. We've heard similar stuff from Michael Porter. I'm just curious if there's been an evolution at this point in your approach from when you first got here, maybe trying to be low mistake and just fit into, you maybe just won a playoff game on the road.
Yeah. It went like you were wide open. We're not shooting the ball, it's more so just like, if you catch it, you got to let it fly, even if someone's closing out or someone's there. He just wants me and Michael to be aggressive because we got to help scoring on that offensive end, just because the load is so heavy on the big fella. And, obviously Michael is a huge scorer as well. So, coach just tells me when I get in there, he's like, I need you to be aggressive. I need you to look to score. So when you got your head coach telling you that, at that point, your eyes just light up. That's the best thing any player can hear is that their coach wants you to shoot the ball. So you go out there and you shoot with confidence, and you just keep going. So we definitely got to continue to be aggressive. All of us, not just me. Monte, Michael, everybody. So